Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Fall River Media. I'm your host tonight, Dave Mead, Fall River Media, and tonight I just want to come on and talk about the possible. In January, we're going to be getting free bus service. You're going to be riding the bus for free from January all the way until 6 months up to June. So I just want to let everybody be aware of that. So you're going to be riding the bus from January all the way up to June. So you're going to be riding the bus for 6 months. And also, we're going to be having buses on a Sunday, that is awesome. That is the awesome thing that I ever heard. Okay, buses on a Sunday. They will be running on a Saturday schedule. So that is awesome. And to have that is a privilege to have that. So I'm letting everybody know about the buses. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's happening. It's happening. We're going to get buses on a Sunday, and that's pretty awesome. Knowing that we're going to get buses on a Sunday. So free buses, free bus ride.
Right up at the bottom.
So free bus ride from now until June, okay? From January to June, and that is awesome. Wow, that is awesome. So I'm just letting everybody know that that's what we're gonna have. So and plus we are getting buses on a Sunday as of next year, but just don't know when. So we just don't know when it's going to happen, but it's happening. So when Surter announce it, then that's when we're going to. That's when I will up to date you on this shit stuff too. So, but it is so it's awesome. I mean, yeah, it's awesome. We're gonna have bus services. Wow. Um, let me see here. Then something else went on here too. So as well, I want to get that out of the way. Uh, let's see here. What's going on here? Uh, so I gotta close this app right here. um, let's see. So something here. Let me see what's going on here. Southeastern Regional Transit Authority has announced free bus rides as part of the transit campaign. So yes, so we are going to. Yep, it's right here. Um, it's a part of the Southeastern Regional Transit Authority has announced free bus rides as part of the transit campaign. So it's part of the transit campaign. It's actually right there. It's part of the transit campaign. I will share this to my page. Let me see here. It's part of the transit campaign. So so free bus ride. I just sent it to my friend. Plus, we're gonna have we're gonna have buses on a Sunday. I mean, wow. I mean, we don't know when next year, but hey, look it. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, it's things are looking up. Things are getting better. So, free buses. Besides that, and yeah, so we're gonna get free buses. So I will keep you guys up to date with that. Probably by next year. So we don't know when next year it's gonna happen, but it is gonna happen. State supplemental budget is deadlocked for delaying on funding items. Well, Social Security benefits is getting a raise in 2024. Here's how much extra income average for retirees can expect. Let's talk about this right here. Social Security benefits is getting raised in 2024. Here's how much extra income of the average of retirees to expect. Key points: inflation has cooled over the past year, but many retirees are still struggling with elevating prices. Social Security benefits is getting annual cost of living adjustment by the COLA to help retirees to keep up with inflation. But the above average cost of this is 3.2% next year, means that the average retirees will get an extra $59 per month. So I mean that's what that's okay. So that's what that is. Retirees will get a bigger Social Security benefit next year, which should help offset financial hardship uh, great by inflation. Inflation has fallen from its peak, but many Americans are still struggling with elevating prices. 2023 retirement confidence surveys from independent firms and Greenwood research funds. 58% retirees are worried they will need to make substantial spending cuts to compensate for inflation, and 30% lacked confidence in their ability to keep up with raising prices even if they make cuts. Frustratingly, Social Security benefits will get a raise next year. That means workers, and other beneficiaries will receive a little extra income, which will help reduce the burden imposed by inflation. Roads on read on to the and learn how the raise is calculated and to see how much average benefits you will increase. Social Security COLA will help protect the buying power benefits. Social Security will get the cost of living adjustment COLA based on changes in the Consumer Price Index for urban wages, earners, and workers by the CPIW, which tracks consumer prices across 8 major spending groups such as housing and medical care. With annual COLA, benefits would quickly lose value. Instead of 100 in October of 2013, had the same buying power as 132 in October 2023, according to the U.S. Labor Department, and means hospitals, baskets of goods and service would be 32% more expensive today. On the average of comparisons to any additional basket of decide the dedicated ago, frustratingly, Social Security payouts are adjusted each year to ensure the buying power of benefits remains fairly to consent to calculations simple enough of the third quarter of the CPIW form current year and divided by the third quarter of the CPIW form the prior year, and the percentage of increase, if any, becomes the COLA in following year. Wow, that's crazy. Oh my God. Whew. Yeah. Well, there it is right there. Find yearly book photos from 1940. Yeah. Benefits will get a 3.2% COLA in 2024. Yeah, that's what you're gonna get. Yeah, that's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's pretty good. I kind of really like that. You know, instead of the maximum of Social Security benefits and currently $4,555 per month of any retiree receives will get an additional $145 per month next year, meaning that monthly payouts will increase to $4,700. That's quite a bit of money there. That is. Let's want to actually talk about somebody. I don't know. Somebody recently escaped from jail. I think a couple of murderers or so escaped from penitentiary. Uh, Police are urged to check your settings immediately if you update your iPhone, iPad, which is, yeah. I mean, they are talking about play eardrops. You see this? That's crazy. Yeah. Well, uh, well, the buses are going to be free. Um, we're going to be getting buses on Sundays now next year, so we don't know when next year, but I will actually keep you up to date on that situation because but free bus ride from January to June, 6 months. I mean, and that's a lot. I mean, that is a lot. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I mean, hey, you know, just think. You know what I'm saying? You can actually save. You'll be saving money. Okay. For 6 months. Like say you want to go to out to eat. Say you want to take your wife out to eat or something. You know what I'm saying? Hey, well, you know what, honey? Guess what? We get free bus ride for 6 months. We can save this money for 6 months and actually take you out somewhere. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So 6 months with without paying, you guys can save up a lot of money and that in that matter and in that fashion. But again, getting buses on a Sunday next year. I don't know when, but it's happening. The buses are gonna be on a road on Sundays. So we try to get as many people out there to ride the buses on a Sunday when it does come. Well, SERTA got a pilot program, federal funding, and a pilot program. So that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna take they're taking that money and and they're applying it to Sunday buses. So if Sunday buses work out, guess what? I mean, then we get to keep Sunday buses on the road. That way, you have more. You have more time to go shopping at the mall. More shopping. Target, Somerset, Swansea, and all these things. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and tell me and let me know if that's not awesome. I think it's awesome. You know what I'm saying we've been on Serta for a very long time for Sunday buses, and it's finally happening next year. But we just don't know when next year. Okay, when it's going to happen. So I mean, we got to try to get people to ride the buses. Frequently more. Even if you have to pack the buses and make the numbers go up. You know what I'm saying? That is awesome. I mean, I never seen something like that in my whole entire life. But you know something though, that would make everybody's day. And plus, it'd be on a Saturday schedule. You know what I'm saying? So hey, look at it this way. You know, places that you couldn't go on a Sunday, you probably can go and visit your mother, your father, probably go to the mall, probably hang out, at a movie theater, could watch a movie, take your wife out to eat or something. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, these are for people that don't have cars. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, even so, I mean, your car runs out of gas. You can take a bus on Sunday. Go to Swansea Mall, Target. Basically anywhere you want. You know what I'm saying? On a Sunday. But it would be a Saturday schedule, and I think that's awesome. It's gonna happen next year. So just look at it this way. Say your job calls you to go to work on a Sunday. You can hop on the bus, boom. Hey, I'll be right there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't have to worry, oh, geez, wow, I mean, I can't get to work on a Sunday. No buses on a Sunday. But guess what? We are going to have buses on a Sunday. I just don't know when it's going to happen. Okay? But we are. It's happening next year. But we don't have a date yet. But as soon as I get the date, believe me, I'll be all over that and spreading that right out there. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's awesome. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, with me hearing that is awesome. That is one of the awesome things in the world is to hear about bus services. Bus services, yes, that is great. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, I'll be watching out for that, and and as soon as I get the date, and the date when it's gonna happen next year, believe me, trust me, you guys are gonna. I mean, you guys are gonna love it. Okay, you get to go to church on a Sunday. You get to go to your parents' house on a Sunday. You get to go to the mall on a Sunday. I mean, come on, you get to go out, enjoy yourself for once. You know what I'm saying? And especially buses are gonna be free from January all the way to June. 6 months. 6 months. So know how much money you can save in 6 months? You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got to pack these buses. We got to. We got to show Serta that we can bring these numbers up. So that way they can keep these buses on a Sunday going. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, please. You know what I'm saying? So that way we can keep these buses on a Sunday going. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, that's more jobs that's more jobs that we can actually put out there, So I mean, hey, it's awesome. For me, I think it is because you know something, we've been fighting for this for a very long time. Okay, so we've been at this for a very long time, and now we're finally going to be getting bus services on a Sunday. So, once I hear about the Sunday service and the date and the date and time that they're going to do it, believe me, you know something, I will be putting out this, and I'm going to ensure you guys are going to, the ones that wanted this bus service on a Sunday, you guys are going to love it. I'm telling you, you guys are going to love it. So I will honestly be the first to put that out there. You know what I'm saying, before anybody else breaks the news. So I'm breaking the news right now that we are going to have bus services. So that's a breaking news. We are going to have bus services on a Sunday. On a Sunday. So I don't know what day on a Sunday is, but I will be actually looking out for that, and and I will keep you up to date on the bus service on a Sunday that we're gonna have. I mean, this is good news, man. I'll tell you, I'm so happy about this because it's good news for Fall River. You know what I'm saying? So it is. You know, it's good news for Fall River. Buses on a Sunday, yes. People can go places. People go shopping. People can go, even the on-demand buses too. The handicap, they're also going to be coming back. They're also going to be running on a Sunday too as well. You know what I'm saying, but and also the on-demand buses are going to be free too, up until 6 months too. So whoever is taking the on-demand buses, right? Whoever it is taking the on-demand buses, it's going to be free too as well. But look at this. Hey, free for 6 months up until June. Then also getting free buses on a Sunday. Yes, that's awesome. I don't know what date it's going to happen, but it's happening. And I will keep you informed with that one. So with that being said, we want to look for more things to talk about. So, because my show is only up until 8:30 today, so we gotta move on to the next. We gotta move on to the next, and we gotta see what's happening. State supplemental budget. Let me see here. What's going on here? New Bedford gang member sentenced to life in prison for the 2017 murder. Well, there you go. I mean, hey, it's it's eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you get. Um, let's see what's happening here.
If you own a home,
Okay, so rest in peace, Papa. Sorry to hear this. Remembering naturalized joined the whirlwind shock over Stone Cold Steve Austin. Wow. Rest in peace, Pop. Sorry, Pop. Sorry. This remembering shall I join the world in shock over Stone Cold Steve Austin. Wow, what happened to Cold Stone Steve Austin? Him over Austin, heartbreaking personal tragedy. Remembrance of somber revelations that touched the heart of millions of icons. Stone Cold Steve Austin took social media to share the watching news of passing of his loyal companion Brownie, known for his ring Austin shown thoughts, and he shared the pain of firewalls for furry friends. Yeah. Well, hey, I'm sorry to hear that. You know what I'm saying? It's I can't really see the words and read them, but well, wherever it is, my heart goes out to Stone Cold Steve Austin. New Bedford gang member sentenced to life in prison in a 2017 murder. Wow. Fall River is forgiving parking tickets, late fees, but you must act fast. There are 56 guns billed before the mass legislator here. What next for them? 3 iPhone settings no one should have turned on anymore because they put security at risk are Wi-Fi's and audios. The ongoing debits of rent control and affordable housing in Massachusetts. Social Security supplemental income in 2023 updated America to get $914 checks immediately at 33 states in boosting. Massachusetts is creating overnight shelters spots to help newly arrival migrants' families. Wow, my God. More of these people, travelers, got into skimmy during Chiefs wins over Raiders and fans loyal. Walmart has the best 75 TV deals of Cyber Monday. So you got Cyber Monday in there. Check that out. When you do not use your blinkers in Boston, this is what happens. You end up getting an accident. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't use your blinkers.
Can we go break it up?
No, can't.
Yeah, that's what happens. That is what happens when you don't use your blinkers in Boston. There's the results right there.
Yep, this is my day today.
Nice day there, poor guy. The guy probably needs to go to work. Wow.
He has a mess. Tits are out. Go!
It's like, break it up, man. This is what happens when you don't use your blinkers in Boston. Wow, this stuff would go right viral. Wow.
Come on, man.
Guess what happened at the grocery store?
Have you discovered these strange places in Boston?
I discovered a lot of things in Boston. With Mayor Wu.
You don't got shorts? Run.
Look at this guy here with an accident going on.
You in the wrong anyway. No, you in the wrong. You don't got insurance. You got a
The officer, do you have?
Wow. People are just so mean. For rent, ongoing debits, rent control is affordable housing in Massachusetts. Social Security, I already read that. Massachusetts is creating overnight shelters for spots for helping newly arrivals migrate families. Wow. Here we go again. Let's see what this is. Healy is hopefully resolution on budgeting emergency shelters funding this week. Oh, iPhones over air just realized that purple arrows mean your locations has a monitored recently find out who. Massachusetts makes a move on 170 million inflation's boosted to local economic from Fall River to Boston. Healy is tote migrant workers clinics has shelter systems remaining strained. Yeah, well, I mean, come on, man. Look at it, man. All these shelters for migrants, everything across the board is straining our economy and our budget and everything else too that's going on here. So, I mean, McDonald's sent enough flames while staff inside restaurant. Mass lawmakers looking to set limits on robotic weapons technology. Wow, robotic weapons technology. That's what we need. Wow. Watch Nantucket current vice President Biden's videos. Oh, please. Video South Carolina crowd reactions to Donald Trump arrival goes viral. Well, Massachusetts has declared a state of an emergency. Yeah, okay. Social Security is 4 ways you can lose your benefits. Fucking Massachusetts bills are seeking increase in transparency and local campaign finance. Videos and Saints bloody Thanksgiving Eve brawl and a bottle use of a weapon in a bar. Imagine that. This is crazy, man. Whew. Walmart is selling 330 luxury tiny home kits with a 1-year warranty and can be shipped in 90 days. Yeah. So New Bedford award over 6.7 million for cities improvements. Meet the Cell Touch raised behind his new mural in Fall River. Wow, man, this is like really crazy, man. I mean, it's just that it's just that the stuff that you read, the importance of it's just that it's the importance of stuff that you read, that the news don't tell you. You know what I'm saying, they don't cover. So I mean, we have to affordable housing lottery is to be held for Hyannis Apartments application due to December 14th. Wow. The $2 billion is a hot comedy in the Massachusetts. Oh. Home Depot will close all stores for the day for the second time weeks, forcing shoppers to change plans again. How much sleep do you need as a age? Sleep experts will tell us. Massachusetts man wanted as a fugitive from justice in 2 states arrested after New Hampshire crash. Well, let me tell you something. Dead man shows up in funeral in a helicopter to teach family the importance of staying in touch. Of course, I mean, hey, let me tell you, we only live once, right? So it's kind of important to understand is to be, keep your family in touch. You know what I'm saying? In touch with your family, because if you don't, guess what? You know what I'm saying? I mean, anything could happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's important to, that my message is tonight is that it's important to understand that, you got to keep in touch once in a while. What if it's your brother, your mother, your father? Let me tell you something. Thanksgiving for me for this year was tough. Okay, on me, because you know something. Because I lost I don't have my dad. Okay, and you know something, and also I don't have my brother. I don't have my brother and my two sisters. Okay, so you know what? It's important to to keep in touch with your family. Okay, it is. It's important. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, I mean, things could happen. You know what I'm saying? You know, so call up. If you have a dad, I don't have a dad. Okay, my dad passed away. Okay, my dad died. Okay, you know something, and I do, and I miss him. Okay, every Thanksgiving, every Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you know what I'm saying. It's important to call your parents up on the phone and say, hey, even though you don't live with them, call them up on the phone. What does it take? 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes to chat with them or go over their house, go check to go see if they're okay. So what is it costing you? What $1 with the gas maybe? You know what I'm saying? To go over there for 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And check. You know what I'm saying? And it's if they're okay. Things like that. So I mean, it just takes a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hi, how you doing? Oh, okay, I'm fine. Okay, well, I'm gonna stay here for a little while. I'm gonna have a coffee with you, then I'm gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? It takes that. It takes a minute. Okay, what is it gonna cost you? $1 with the gas to go over your mom's house, go over your father's house, and go and see how he's doing. Maybe your brother's house, and say, hey, man. Hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Hey, you want to go out for a coffee or something? Come to check up on you. You know what I mean? To see if you're okay. So it doesn't cost nothing. Okay? I mean, some people complain, oh, I ain't got enough gas. I don't want to go, up that way. And, I'm afraid I might run out of gas. Go put a couple of bucks in for gas. $5, maybe $10 with the gas. What is it gonna? So you're gonna go broke on gas because you don't want to go and see your relative. But see, that is the problem with this world today. Okay, that is the biggest issue today with this world. Okay, no one cares about anybody. Okay, that is a big problem. Okay, in this world. All right, it's like, okay, if you don't see this person the next day, it's like, wow, what happened to this person? Next thing you know, you're picking up the paper and you're looking at it. Wow, he passed away. Well, you know what? I mean, that's why it says it only takes a minute, okay, to go check up on your father, your mother, your sister, or your brother or something, okay? I only have one mother, okay? And you know something? When I'm all done with this live stream, I'm going to call her up and ask her how she's doing, okay? And you know something else? I'm going to call my brother too and ask him how he's doing, okay? Because I haven't talked to him in 3 days, okay? And even my mom, I'm going to call up and ask her how she's doing. Sometimes it's nice for them to hear your voice, okay? It's important, okay? It's important because some people don't do it. Some people get busy with their busy lives and what happens is that they forget about the most important things and the most important things. So, but with that being said, just keep that in your mind and think about what I said. You know what I'm saying? Go check on your parents, man. Because, something, things could turn really quick, fast. So I'm going to read some more stuff here because I know there's plenty of stuff here to read. So, Massachusetts is creating an overnight shelter spot for helping newly arrivals migrate families. Wow. This is really creative, huh? More Healy, man. I mean, let me tell you something. More Healy, I don't agree on how they have any of her policies, but you know something though? When she mentioned affordable housing, okay, when she mentioned affordable housing, and she actually, okay, uh, brought that to Mayor Paul Coogan, and Mayor Paul Coogan turned it down. Okay, he turned affordable housing down because he's so caught up. Okay, and he's so caught up in his market rate housing. Okay, that he doesn't care about affordable housing. Okay, because you know what? That's why we call him Corrupt Coogan. Just to let you know that. So, I mean, yes, I am. The judge has ruled on Providence City Council can intervene in a 42 million tax breaks deals. Yeah, of course. Providence City Council, okay, the judge ruled. The judge ruled that Providence City Council can intervene in a 42 million tax break deal. Okay, they can. Okay, a city council can give a tax break deal to a business, to a home, to anybody. Okay, that wants to open up a business in Providence. Okay, any city council, where if it's local, Fall River, Providence, New Bedford, Brockton, any city council can give tax breaks, which is they shouldn't be giving tax breaks because we kind of like really lose money. Holiday parade, tree lighting, Christmas concerts, and craft fair things to do in Fall River. So that's all going to be coming up in December. All these things. Massachusetts Laundry Detergents open class action settlement to no proof requires to file a claim. McDonald's is shaking 16 meals out. Yeah. Ending soon. Bristol County Roofing. So, industrial, even demons, state manufacturing supports by audit legislations, which is taunting candidates failed to report campaign finance prior to this election. See, this is what happens, okay? All right. This is what happens, okay? When you run for a political office, okay? All right? When you run for political office. Now, say if you did win or you did not win win any of the seats, okay? Even so, you're still supposed to fill out your finance your finance reports, okay? You're supposed to fill those out, okay? Those are important. You're supposed to actually fill those things out because if you don't, then you're gonna have the police knock on your door if you don't. The FBI anyway. So that's why it's important to fill out the campaign finance prior to the election. You know what I'm saying? So so that way, because how did they know if you did not spend any money? You know what I'm saying? You could have spent money and then failed to report it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when you run for public office, you fill out campaign finance papers. You're supposed to report, even if you didn't get any money. You're supposed to report these things. Okay, you're supposed to because it's important to do so. You know what I'm saying? So because just say per se that you got donations over $3,000 in donations, okay, and you fail to report that, believe me, you will, actually you will have, because they will check, but just fill out your campaign financial reports prior. So, Earth has just received a message from 10 million miles away. Wow, cool. Government gives free e-bikes for seniors I don't know. I mean, I don't think that's right. Would reach a horribly decision and Sanders knew. Governor Mort Healy is disgusted housing crisis and works permanently for migrants in Massachusetts. So, well, ask the governor. Well, I mean, it's Governor Mort Healy is discussed housing crisis and works permit for migrants in Massachusetts. So, if we, why are we, Silver Bullet? How you doing, Silver Bullet? I'm glad to see you. What's up, my man? How is it going, David? Okay, it's going okay. Just talking about a few things. Stuff that's going to be happening in Fall River, and then just got done talking about Silver Bullet. Yes, I just got done talking about. I'll keep you up to date on this. I just got done talking about, the free buses. That's going to happen from January to June for 6 months, and then on top of that, we're going to have yes, I do know a couple of places. I'll get to that, and we're also going to have buses on a Sunday, that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to get the message out. The Sunday buses are going to happen next year sometime, but I just don't know. They don't know what date is going to happen. Yeah, I do know. What kind of job are you looking for? What kind? Let me see here. Let me type in something here. Ask what kind of job you're looking for. Uh, job. Oh, I just messed up on that. I have to do this again. Okay, that's pretty good. So yeah, I just put up there what kind of job is he looking for. Um, so what kind of job is he looking for? I know a lot of places that are hiring. We have Amazon in Fall River is hiring. They're looking to hire somebody. If you got a truck driver's license, that you can actually if you got a truck driver, So if you got a truck driving license for Amazon, if you want, you can fill out an application online for Amazon. So you got Blount Seafood hiring. They're looking for people over there as well. SRTA also, if you have a license, SRTA is also looking for someone to drive the buses. They'll train you. If you've got a regular license, they'll help you get your CDL license, and also, but if you already have it, then that's good for them too. So Certus is hiring too for bus drivers. Immediately, bus drivers. We do need them, and if you have a license, CERTA will actually help you with that with that CDL license, so that way they can hire you on a spot. CERTA will help you with that, and immediately. So if anybody's looking for a job, SRTA's hiring bus drivers. It's union. It's paid. You get paid vacations. It's a good job too as well. But if you guys want, well, I'm sorry to hear about your brother who got arrested on Thanksgiving. My family trying to go something good, but sorry, you hit your mother. Maybe he belongs in jail for hitting a woman. Maybe he shouldn't put his hands on anybody. I don't discriminate, but maybe that will teach him a lesson. Not to put his hand on a woman. Also, you're looking for retail or any journalist job. Well, Herald News is hiring. Herald News is hiring. If you wanna, and go inquire with them, So I don't have no work fee over here. You know what I'm saying? So basically, because I'm running this my whole show myself, and I can't pay anybody. You know what I'm saying? So once I grow big, and then maybe we'll see. You know what I'm saying? But right now I can't. Stop and Shop Warehouse is hiring. If you got a license, if you have a CDL license, they're looking for truck drivers to drive their rigs and stuff. So if you're interested in that, then that's also good too. Just like I said, Blount Seafood is hiring. Amazon is hiring. Amazon is hiring for truck drivers too, to go out and deliver the packages too to customers too. So that too. Hey, post office is hiring. They're looking for mailmen to go out and deliver the mail. So you can actually inquire with that. You know what I'm saying? So go to their application is online. You can actually go to that too. Stop and Shop in Fall River. They're hiring. Stop and Shop. All Stop and Shops are hiring. Shaw's is hiring as well. You can go online or go on Indeed.com and Indeed, or go on Monster if you have the apps, and go check them out, and you can actually fill out a application just like that. You know what I'm saying? So as well, yeah. So with that being said, yes. So there's plenty of places. I know plenty of places that are hiring in Fall River. I just mentioned maybe about 20 of them just a little while ago. So inquire those jobs. You know what I'm saying? Certus hiring, bus driver, and yeah. So CERT is hiring bus drivers. So if you're looking to drive a bus, inquire CERTA. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a good job. It's actually a union job. Believe it or not. So let me see here. Let's see here. What's the weather here? Now I want to give you guys the weather, lowdown on the weather. Low temperatures to expect tomorrow with a high of 39. Wow. 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 p.m. So today is 37:55. Tomorrow is going to be 28:39. Wednesday, 28:37. Thursday, 29:45. Friday, 41:52. Cloudy and a little bit of rain. That's what's happening at that point. Let's see. That's your 1, 2, 3, 4. And Saturday is going to be 37:47. So that's your 5-day forecast for Fall Rivr Media. So, and I just want to give you a lowdown on the weather. So it's highs 55, lows 37 tonight. Temperatures are dropping down to 41. So that means tomorrow it's going to be a little bit chilly out. So if I were you, I'd dress up warm. So, let me see what else is going on in the Fall Rivr. You also can listen to 1420 WBSM with Jessica Machado. She also talks about stuff too. So if you wanna listen to that show, you can. 1420 WBSM with Jessica Machado. She's usually on the weekends. You can download the 1420 app and actually listen to what she has to say. So, just to remind you, next year the federal election is going to come up. Presidential election it's already heating up for next. It's already heating up. So, the federal election, presidential election is already heating up. So, so you might want to check that out. Mike Pence dropped out of the race. The only one I think, Governor Moore Healy absolutely backs President Joe Biden. I didn't even know this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Massachusetts' new effort to combat hate crime. Well, yeah. People want open borders. You know what I'm saying? If you close these borders, that way we won't have any more of these people come in. You know what I'm saying? Come on. You know what I'm saying? This is ridiculous. We're heading in the 2024 election. So, so Virginia doctor, 61, who was born in U.S., lost his citizenship. What cops earn on Massachusetts road details. Modern Institute says South Coast food insecurity is rising here. What they are doing. Massachusetts is home to one of the rudest cities in America, survey finds. Yeah, while introducing vampire virus and what it means for you. What will 195 North Providence look like after redesign, and look at the new petition? I like to know. You know what I'm saying? I really do. Claiming your $1,400. Americans get $1,400 benefit checks if you qualify. Well, you can keep it. Here's what readers are thinking should replace Massachusetts State Seal and Monto. No, you got to keep the Indian there. You're not replacing that Indian. That Indian's been on that flag for many years, ever since the day I was born. You're not taking that freaking Indian off that flag. So the answer is no to that. Okay, we are not going to replace any other symbol. You're not taking my heritage and replacing it with any other symbol, because I will fight for that Indian to stay on that state flag. Because you want to know why? Because I am a Native American Indian. Okay, my tribe is a Wapanan tribe. Okay, and you're not going to replace take an Indian off a state flag and replace it with anything else. That's not going to happen. Not on my watch. So that's how that's going to go. WWE star Tammy Stretch speaks before sentencing. Let's see what she's got to say.
All right, we're back on the record. Defendant's back with counsel, states represented by Mr. Williger and Ms. Schwartz. Ready to proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, so at this point you're asking for your client on, so you're sort of reopening, I guess.
Not reopening, Your Honor, not for evidentiary purposes, just for her to give a statement prior to sentencing an unsworn allocution.
All right, so you don't want her sworn in?
No.
Okay.
And where would you like to be on?
If she wants to step to the podium.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Excuse me. I've been battling a little bit of a cold this week. I lost my voice. When I was 16 years old, I decided to apply to college and study biology and pre-med because I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to help people through their pain and suffering, but more importantly, I wanted to heal people. The first line of the Hippocratic Oath reads, "I will do no harm." On March 25th, 2022, I did the opposite of that. I did harm to someone else, and my entire being was crushed. My career path took a different course than medical, but my morals, values, and ethics have always remained the same. And I've had time to consider things like some of the good that came from my career. Through my time in the industry, I was able to help people from one end of the spectrum to the other. I entertained and brought happiness to some people's lives. Once I was able to help a stranger who was having a seizure at one of my appearances at a convention. And I've made terminally ill children's wishes come through the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I have done something horrible, but I am so much more than the worst that I have done. I try to think about the good I've done, because when I sit alone thinking about what I did to the Lasser family that tragic day, from a stupid decision, I feel the regret and remorse deep inside my soul. I know that they don't get to rest knowing he's gone. Because when I was 20, I lost my father as well, to heart disease. And just last August, my 87-year-old mother passed away while I've been incarcerated. I never got to say goodbye to her, just as they didn't get to say goodbye to their beloved family member. I know how it feels, how it hurts, how it tears your heart out. And for that, I'm truly, truly sorry. I know my words are not enough, but please know that I think about you every day. Every second of every day. And I know I will do whatever I can to make the changes I need to make sure this never happens again. No one should have to go through this. And please know that every single second of every day since the crash, I have wished I could trade places with you. I try to think back to what caused my downfall, and I think it started with the death of my fiance Chris in 2005. He was tragically taken from this world, and I hated myself for not being able to change things for him, to heal him and care for him, and keep him safe. But what followed was a huge trend of mistakes that I should have learned from. I should have learned, but I couldn't connect my mind to my heart to do the right thing. There are many things in my life that I wish I would have done differently. But they say everything happens for a reason. I refuse to go backward and make the same mistakes again. Because the pain I feel in my heart for what happened is indescribable. It haunts me daily and each night in my nightmares. But the only way to fix it is to truly change my path. If I could turn back time, I would. If I could find a way to change the events that happened that day, I would in a heartbeat. If I could bring Mr. Lasseter back and take his place, I would in an instant. I feel that if I was given the chance to change, to redeem myself, and if I used my resources, my personal experiences, my history, and a little bit of the fame that I garnered a long time ago, I can be a true asset to the community by helping to educate our youth and adults about the dangers of drinking and driving, the dangers of not having your mental illness properly treated, and the catastrophic events that can result from it. A precious life was lost that tragic day, and I am so incredibly sorry for that. I would ask that you give me the opportunity to atone for what I've done, and then to be released and decided to contribute to it in the most positive way possible. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I just came back from Walmart, and guess what? I paid for all these groceries using...
I'm placing you on.
Wow. Yeah. Well, let's see what the judge says. Weekly safety reports were arrested in a fatal crash by Palestine collision, gun charge, homicide, sentencing, firearm, and Fall River. In a fall. Jesus. Yeah, this is like really crazy. So Fall River radio legend Happy Hanukkah has passed away. Who's the radio? Fall River radio legend Happy Heck Gaunt has passed away. Happy Hector, voice of many of Fall River residents are heard for first thing each morning as they stumble out of bed and began another day, and he was the voice of Fall River. The voice has fallen silent. Happy Hector passed away unexpectedly on Friday, November 24th, 2023, following a very brief illness. He was surrounded by family and wash and the prayers that good wish of a community endures him in the falling of a medal of he was 81. Wow. So I'm sorry for Hector. I did know him. He was a great radio host for Fall River. And he always stumbled out of bed. Hector was always stumbled out of bed, and he got on, and he did his radio show, and we're all sad that Hector is gone. You know what I'm saying? So we are. We're all sad. We're all sad for that. And um, I'm going to, I'm going to share this thing out. So we are sad for the family, and I hope we can bring peace to Happy Hector, so and his family, because they were great people, and I did meet him. I met him one time. I did know him. I did. I met him one time, and during the Trump rallies when he came out, and but I'm sorry for the loss. It was 81, and yeah, it was awesome. So my prayers and thoughts go out to the family, to Happy Hector's wife, his children, and the rest of his family. May God keep you. May God keep you in peace, and he's in a better place than we are right about now. So, yes, he's in a better place than we are right about now. So, he's not in pain no more. He's not hurting. Same thing with my dad. My dad's not in pain no more. My father's not hurting anymore. You know what I'm saying? And so that's it. You know what I'm saying? So if I wish the family, at peace, have a peace of mind, and just remember of the good things that he has done. You know what I'm saying? So keep the good things going. So with that being said, it's almost 8:30. I got to see what else needs to be reported before anything. So let's see what else is going on here. Real Adult Night is on, so great. Let's see here. Marking down on the calendar, we have two great shows in the month for December at Hung Meal Restaurant. Okay, so there is. Let me see what the dates on this. December 23rd, 2023, by KCM band. Dress codes formal from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. Food and drinks are available for purchase. $25 to $30. Hung Meal Restaurant at 418 Quikasham Street, Fall River, Mass. 0272 027 for more info, call and contact Mara, Mayla, at 267-709-2625 or 267-916-1935. So if anybody wants to go there, there's going to be some great shows, over there. So there it is. I will, before the end of my show, I will mention this again, so that way we can, get this party started. New Year's Eve party, Saturday, December 30th, 2023. New Year Eve, $20 to $30. Hung Meal Restaurant at 418 Quikasham Street, Fall River, Mass. 02723. For more details of this event, contact 508-642-8735, 508-837-0464, from 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. in the morning. So these are different. So you're gonna have two great shows. One on New Year's and one on Christmas. So keep those things in contact. So I'm going to share these things out and these pages because I'm going to put it on Fall River Media News. So that way people can go on my page. Please check out Fall River Media News on Facebook, Fall River Media News on YouTube. Check out all my latest videos, and I will actually update my videos as they go along. And next year, January, there's going to be new episodes. Our Fall River Media. So there's going to be new episodes of that. So we're gonna in the 2024. So next year, in the 2024, we'll be talking about the federal election. We'll be talking about who's running for president. And we'll be talking about a lot about everything. So so get your get ready for it because the 2024 election is going to be coming up, and we'll be discussing. I'll be out and about, discussing about the election outside. I do have a speaker. I do have a microphone. I'll be out there live, talking about the election, and too out there too as well. Autism exception because it matters for someone that I love. So autism, it does matter. So autism awareness, it does matter. So because I live with it every single day. I have a stepson that has autism. I have two sons that are autistic. I have a step grandson that's autistic. So I live with this every single day, please respect them. You know what I'm saying? Respect them. But respect them. The kids, anybody that has that are autistic, that are high functioning, or on autism spectrum, please respect them, because let me tell you something, those kids are a lot smarter than we are up this moment. So show some respect for them, and be kind to them. Don't be mean to them, because I have a stepson that's on an autism spectrum, and I also have a step grandson that's also on an autism spectrum. So and I also work with one of my co-workers. He's autistic too, and please have respect for them, because something, they are the smartest people in the world. So I mean, they make us look bad. So just to let you know, my show has ended, and it's ending in kindness, and I also please share my video, share it out, share it out. And again, everything I talked about here today, between Surter, buses, and everything, look at, something, I will keep you guys up to date with that, okay? But from January to June, there will be free bus rides. But again, next year, there will also be Sunday buses, and I will keep you up to date with that too. Please share this information out, all this information that I said today, out, and so that way everybody knows about Sunday buses and the free buses and all the the events that are also happening here in Fall River too as well. So but I want to thank everybody for watching this I want to thank everybody for watching, and before I go, I'm gonna put a joke up there. It says, "Dear Santa, it's your take on Richard. He is 99% angel, but who's the 1%?" So think about that for a minute. So, dear Santa, what is your take on Richard? Okay, he is 99% angel, but who is 1%? So think about that, okay, for a second. Okay, think about it, and you know something, because it's just a joke. Um. So again, December 23rd, to 2023. The dress code's formal. At 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. Food, drinks are available for purchases at the Wong Restaurant at 418 Quikasham Street, Fall River, Mass. 02723. $25 to $30. For more information, please contact MAYLA 267 709-2625 or 267-916-1935. Same thing goes with the other one. New Year's Eve party, Saturday, December 30th, 2023. New Year's Eve, Hung Meal Restaurant at 418 Quikasham Street, Fall River, Mass. 02723. For more information, details of this event, contact 508-642-8735, 508-837-0464, 7 p.m. to 12 a.m., $20 to $30, which is not bad, okay? So you got two events happening in Fall River, one on Christmas and one on New Year's Eve. So, if you want any more information, just actually contact, Ricky Tiff, the one that ran for City Council, and he can actually also tell you more about it too as well. So, with that being said, again, thank you. You guys can go and click on Ron Clark for Freedom Advocate, because that's where he is right now, Freedom for Advocate. During the broadcast, you can support pages. But you know what? My pages are free. I don't have no stars. I don't need, these things yet. So, Joshua Surge is live for Christmas special websites. So, I mean, people are just on it right now. The new premiere of Law and Order SBU. You guys want to follow it? You guys can follow it. There's probably going to be also new episodes of Blue Bloods coming up pretty soon. I'll be keeping you informed with that, because I know most of you like Blue Bloods. So so I know most of you do. Law and Order SBU fan. Hello, fans. I really want to hear a big yeah. Well, yes. So this is she's from SBU, Law and Order. I like to announce movies too as well. In that case, so all right. So thank you everybody for watching. I went over time, so thank you all for watching. I appreciate you watching. Appreciate Silver Bullet for watching. And whoever was watching. So all those jobs I put out there today, they are hiring. Please inquire, and I'm sure you guys will get a job. So take care, everybody. Have a great night, and have a wonderful night. This is Fall River Media, Dave Mead. I broadcast podcasts. I always get out there the information. So by next year, there's going to be a couple of episodes going. So take care, everybody. Have a great night.